Happy 60th birthday, Dad. I love and miss you, and I wish I could be there to celebrate with you all. However, I figured I could maybe give you a little sentimental gift that you might appreciate, but I think I need a little bit of help. Guys?
Well, happy birthday, brother. The three of us
Happy birthday, Craig.
sitting in a hotel room in the middle of Pitsson and Water.
Happy 60th, Craig.
Happy birthday, Uncle Craig.
Happy birthday, Uncle Craig! Yoo-hoo! 60 years young. Wow. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Oh. We're all wearing Mitch's sushi shirts as well, if you can see that.
Happy birthday, Craig.
Hey Craig and family in Hawaii, happy birthday cuz. Hope you're having a great day or a great party.
Aloha, Craig! Happy 60th birthday! Love from the Sassons!
Hi Craig, just wanting to wish you a wonderful, happy 60th birthday.
Hi, Craig. Gosh.
Hi Craig, just want to send you a message to wish you happy 60th.
Lots and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Craig!
Hey Craig, quick message to wish you happy birthday from the whole Dubai crew.
So my first question was, what are 3 words you would use to describe my dad?
If I had to pick 3 words to describe you, it would definitely be kind, outgoing, and confident.
We got 3 words to describe you, but we got 4. So the first one is generous, kindest person we know. We've been at the receiving end of your generosity for a very long time. Also,
very mysterious.
super.
Many fingers in many pies kind of guy.
Resourceful, which links to the mysterious part. Very crafty, and I think that's why you've been so successful in everything that you've done. Yeah.
And very laid back.
Super laid back. The most laid back person I know.
All those years in Hawaii, maybe.
Yep. All the time on the island.
So my 3 words to describe you. Number 1, I'd have to say is kindness, generosity, love. I think from a little kid, my memories as a kid and my memories as an adult with you, the way you approach people and I think situations in general, you kind of ooze out in the room as the gentle giant. Yeah, those 3 things stick out to me quite a bit when I think about you. I think number 2, I'd have to say is cool, chilled Uncle Craig, definitely. Number 3 is probably hustle. Work hard, play hard. Something that I think you've achieved a lot of success with in life, and something that pops up to the top of my head when I think about you.
Most definitely friendly, definitely generous, and absolutely hospitable. That we experienced ourselves when we came to visit you. I know it was 27 years ago, but definitely those are the 3 words I believe define who you are.
Remember, we have to think of 3 things that describe you. The first one I think of is protective. You were my big brother and you certainly gave me a hard time, but you were a protector to both Diane and myself.
Great fisherman.
Okay?
Funny.
Funny.
Funny looking.
Persistent would be another word. What you achieved, what you have achieved in the last 60 years certainly demands respect from everybody. The last thing I think of is passionate. In everything you do, in all the endeavors that you take on. You're passionate to succeed, and you certainly have acted as a great example to me about pursuing the American dream.
my second question is, what is the funniest or fondest memory you've had with him?
And my favorite memory of you would have to be, I think I was about 10 or 11 when we all came down to visit you guys in Hawaii. And you took us on your boat to this black sand beach. I think it was by your fishing house now, if I think back. And I remember you forgot to tell us how hot the sand would be, so none of us brought shoes, and we all leapt from the boat only to have our feet burned by the sand. And for the rest of the day, we proceeded to play the floor is lava with our towels, and it was still one of the funnest days I can think of, because all the grown-ups had to play with us, and it was just a really special time.
My fondest memory with you, Uncle Craig, is when you let me tag team along with your fishing crew in New Zealand. That was my first time traveling alone, and it was just so nice to spend some one-on-one time with you. And kind of the chapter or bookmark in the chapter to the start of my adventures in Australia and beyond. So I will always remember that time as very special. Will, your fondest memories with Craig?
Well, that Hawaiian trip we did, many memories and a lot of generous moments from you, Craig. One highlight was playing my first ever round of golf. Actually, was with you. Proper 18 holes, and we seemed to have, I don't know, the ex-chief of police and seemingly very connected over there. And distinctly remember some wild golf cart driving on your behalf. Fun times.
In terms of memories, I think as a kid coming to Hawaii with the family, spending time with you, Uncle Kev, cousins, Gran and Opa, that sticks out quite vividly. I think as an adult, that week I got to spend with you with my mate Pats in Hawaii. I think just spending time with you as an adult and hanging out on that sort of playing field was a lot of fun, and have a lot of great memories with that week. And I think finally that trip that you made to South Africa, where I got to spend again a lot more time with you as an adult, and the conversations we had, it really sticks out to me.
Our fondest memory of Craig, we have so many, Kath and I, from our childhood, but in the late 90s we were very lucky to go from London to Hawaii for our very first time, where we had the most amazing holiday, and with small people in the frame. We probably can't mention all the highlights of the holiday, but wishing you a very happy birthday, Craig.
We're going to bring the whole crew at some point, so brace yourself. Happy birthday.
We look forward to seeing you all soon.
Happy birthday.
Say happy birthday.
Looking back over the years, trying to remember when I first met you, I think you must have been about 12 or 13 years old when I first met you, and I was dating your Uncle Ben at the time. And then, of course, when you lived with us, when we lived in Hillcrest, and you stayed with us when Damien and Bronwyn were small. Bronwyn was a little baby then. I remember the time when you gave Damien 10-cent piece, and he happened to be lying on his back, and he had it in his mouth and he swallowed it, and we had to wait for a whole week for it to come out of his body. And then you left South Africa shortly after that, and you headed for America to go and play rugby over there and find your way off to Hawaii after that, and where you made a new life for yourself over there. And how when Bronzy went off to Taiwan after she got her teaching degree, you promised her that if she went to Taiwan, you would fly her off to Hawaii to come and visit you there. And at the same time, when you came out to South Africa for Diane's 40th and your birthday at the same time, you said to me, right, if Bronzy came to you, then you would fly me off to Hawaii at the same time, as long as I promised not to tell her. And that's what we did. Damien and I came over to Hawaii, and we didn't tell Bronwyn, and at the same time she flew out from Taiwan and came to Hawaii, and it was all a big secret. And we met her there at the airport, and she didn't know we were coming. And she was saying to me on the phone, Mom, I really don't want to say anything to Craig because he's been so generous in flying me out there, but he seems so vague about fetching me from the airport. I hope there's going to be somebody there to meet me. And little did she know that Damien and I were going to be there at the airport to meet her, and that was such a happy reunion. And we spent 2 wonderful weeks there in Hawaii with you and Linda and the girls, seeing the island and going to the big island as well, and having such a wonderful holiday, making such happy memories. So looking back on all those wonderful memories, Craig, just remembering the happy times and all the laughter we had, just want to wish you a wonderful, happy 60th birthday.
One of the special ones was when the 3 of us flew over to you guys in 2004 when we surprised Bronzy in Hawaii. And Craig, we flew over to Kona, to the big island, to your research center, as you call it. And we were standing at baggage claim at Kona Airport. And there was a lady who'd got on the airplane. And let's just say that I think she had special needs, because I know on the airplane she was making quite a performance. And I know you'd already started giggling, Craig. And yeah, she was standing next to me, and you leaned over and tapped on her shoulder, and she glared at me like it was Ma. And she was like, "Can I help you?" And I stood there and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I looked over at you and Mom and Bronwyn, and the 3 of you had bent. You guys were absolutely canning yourself laughing. You know, Bronz and I still talk about that, and Mom. So yeah, that was probably our best holiday the 3 of us have ever had.
Okay. So, gosh, this seems like a lifetime ago since I first met you as this cute, impish, mischievous little boy with a smile that stretched from ear to ear and always on the go, to the man that you have become today. I am so proud of everything that you have achieved, and more so, I especially admire how much you have shared and given back to so many people. Thank you for the 2 amazing holidays you treated us to, spent with you and your family, and especially being able to share it with Mom and Dad, who, may I add, were always extremely proud of you. As was your Uncle Pete, who loved you dearly. If he were able to be here with us today, he would want to raise a glass and say, "Cheers, have a good one."
What is the funniest moments that we had with you? That was definitely when Norm and I were in Hawaii after one of the rugby games, underneath the rugby clubhouse tree, when after a few beers and a bra, we managed to convince Norm to participate in some ritual where they somehow secured him down, ripped his pants off and lashed him with some palm tree leaves. He shouldn't have been lashed in public. That was definitely a moment Norm and I have always spoken about.
We've had lots of good times together actually. Just want to point out one thing. I don't know if you can remember, you were on the boat with us at Mapelon, and Charlene was in the fighting chair, and you as a big shark came up to take the bait, and you told Charlene to take the big fishing rod, and she jumped off and ran away. And we had to fight it ourselves. Also to say, really appreciate what you did for us and the trip to Hawaii. That was very good, beautiful, and a lifelong thing that we wanted to do, especially catching the marlin.
This is a message from Lay, Gav, and Mike. They say, "I can remember you leaving and thinking you were the biggest rebel I had ever met. Such a naughty shit, always in trouble, but you took life by the balls and followed your dreams. I've always been so proud of you. I can't say that you've changed much. You are still bloody naughty, but you've achieved so much in your life. You met the most amazing lady and married her, had 2 beautiful girls, and built a company to be proud of. The only sad thing is we don't know the girls that well. That's gonna change. Here is wishing you a very happy birthday, sending lots of love. This is a message from Jenny and Tomo. They say, "Can't believe you are 60, how time flies. So sorry you're far away and we cannot share the day with you. I still remember how my mom and dad would just fetch you from Ipagini and leave a message that your mom and dad could fetch you in the weekend. Love to you." I apologize for saying that in an American accent.
Funny thing that I can remember about you. Let's see, we were on our way back from Mapelo and we stopped off at the farm to pick avos. And you climbed up the tree and the gaff went through your hand and you howled like a monkey because you saw the blood.
And my final question is, what advice would you give to a person just turning 60? Or what's something you've learned from my dad that's kept with you?
And if I had to have learned anything from you, I think it would be pretty much the same thing I learned from my mom, which is to always try and find that person who's standing out in the crowd and maybe looks a bit uncomfortable and make them feel included. Because you both have that really special gift of just finding someone who looks a little bit uncomfortable and making them feel like part of the family.
Lessons learnt. Well, meant is that you can never have too many friends. Craig's got more friends than anyone I've ever known, and that's why you lead such a full life. And you're always good for conversation. Everywhere we go, you seem to know someone, and so I think one of the lessons that you've taught me is to make friends wherever you go. Be kind to your friends, look after them as much as you can, friends and family, and you'll lead a very full life. So thank you for teaching me that lesson, and I hope that I can follow in your footsteps.
In terms of lessons I've learned, work hard, play hard. It took me longer than most to learn that, but it's the best approach to have to life. You get the most out of it, and I think all we need to do is look at you to see that as a prime example. And I think the way that you approach people in general, I mean, in terms of relationship building, don't know anyone better than you. Wherever we went in Hawaii, you had a mate, you had a friend, you had a connection, and I think it was a genuine connection because of the way that you approach people in general. What I would say to you if I was there, obviously happy birthday, probably weighs a glass of whiskey. 60 turns around the sun, but many more to come. I think my advice, if you can give it to a 60-year-old, is you're only as old as you act, so keep hustling. Work hard, play hard, live life to the fullest, and enjoy every moment of it, man. Happy birthday, Craig. Lots of love.
Family, I know you're our eldest cousin who's now turning the big 6-0, and you share your special day with someone who we love and miss as well, Tigida. So hope you're having a great day, Kazi, and we look forward to hopefully having you here in South Africa soon. If not, as soon as this corona rubbish is over and done, we'll be coming over to visit you guys soon as well. So happy birthday, Craig. We love you lots, and stay special. Kelly, Alex, and Linda, we love you guys as well, and all the family and friends that are there with Craig. We've got a very, very special guy now, Craig Mitchell. Happy birthday, cuz. Love you lots. Cheers.
Say that we love you lots and enjoy your special occasion and your celebration. Lots of love from us. Bye.
Your courage to leave your home country and move to America and then move on to Hawaii and create your life and family there. It hasn't been easy, it was never easy, but you've done fantastically well, and it's not easy to create a life in another man's country. Well done, have a fantastic 60th birthday, and we hope to see you December 2022 after Chrissy has matriculated, and we'll probably try and bring Jono and his family along. All the best, my cousin. Have a fantastic birthday. Cheers.
Craig, I wish you all the best, mate, for your birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful time from South Africa. Wish we could be there with you. Obviously, with the circumstances, we can't get there, but as soon as things open up, I'm going to pop out and visit you again, mate. Love you guys lots. Cheers. Have a great birthday. Bye.
Funny thing that I can remember about you. Let's see, we were on our way back from Mapela and we stopped off at the farm to pick avos. And you climbed up the tree and the gaff went through your hand and you howled like a monkey because you saw the blood. What advice would I give you? Just slow down. Take it easy. You've put so much into getting to where you are. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Have a great birthday, bud. Love you.
Happy birthday.
I just want to say thanks so much, Craig, for all your generosity and kindness to our family ever since we set foot in America 20 years ago. We would not have been able to do it without you. And we really appreciate everything you've done for us. Have a good one. Happy 60th.
Happy birthday. Thank you for everything you do for us.
My darling.
Craig, a very happy birthday, my boy. Just to reiterate what Clive said, a very big thank you for our special trip to visit you people. We're eternally grateful for that, and I hope you've had a lovely day, and once again, a very happy birthday. You've reached the Bali stage now. In South Africa, you'd get pensioners discount. So, not sure what it's like there in America, but...
Stay as you are. Don't change.
Good one. So with that being said, I wish you a truly happy and special birthday. Enjoy your time spent with family and friends, and always know that you are truly loved and appreciated by so many of us. Sending lots of love, hugs and kisses to all of you. Cheers for now.
It's hard to give the 60-year-old advice because you know more than we do. I mean, part of me wants to say whatever you've done to make it this far, keep going because it's working. And you've inspired a lot of people along the way. I don't know, Will, what would you say? Look after your knees.
Look after your knees.
Look after your knees. Keep looking after your knees. Yeah. We can't give you advice.
We don't have advice.
You're too inspiring, Craig. You're too inspiring. We feel honoured to have you in our lives and in our family, and we can't wait for maybe to meet you one day. We're going to come over and take over your space. Overstay our welcome. Yeah, we miss you. We miss all of you, actually. And we wish that we could be giving you this message in person. Lots of love to everyone.
Happy birthday, Craig.
Happy birthday, Craig. Happy day! Yay!
So I hope this video made you smile, laugh, cry a little bit. I know I did. And I can't wait till we all can be together again. In the meantime, I love and miss you, and I hope this video suffices. Mwah.